Libra, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for July 24th to the 30th. Can you believe it? Almost the end of July already. Let's see what may be on the cards, and I'm starting with a Moonology Oracle card, Libra, and I have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Might be dealing with a Gemini. New moon energy is around new starts, new doors opening, early stages of conversations around an opportunity here. And it says communication is key. You need to keep the lines of communication open. You need to express where you're at, express your needs, what you're looking for. And that is when, you receive. And I always say words are the spells that we cast, Libra, because once we communicate something into the open, people start acting in a certain way that supports that. Things start happening and moving. It literally makes it real, okay? But while it's on the inside, it's still in the realms of possibility. It hasn't been realized yet. Okay, let's see where this is going. Libra, I've got just the major arcana cards here, which are the big themes or life lessons from tarot. Let's see which one you are working with this week. High Priestess. Okay. This is your intuition going off, okay? So you've got a gut feeling about something. You've got some kind of intuition. Now you're being asked to communicate what you're feeling, or maybe to confirm or clarify your own intuition. The High Priestess can also mean that you've arrived at an important threshold, right, where you're about to sort of step through into the unknown, and she can be the revealer of truth or answers that help support that journey in just the right time. Now, sometimes she doesn't give you all of the answers, right, because it's part of the trusting the gut is the journey as well. All right, let's go to the tarot, Libra. Please do like, share, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you don't mind at this stage before we carry on with the reading. That makes bringing these readings to you possible. If you'd like a personal reading, first link down below will take you to my website. And come across to Instagram. I've got daily readings coming in over there every day. And I'm also starting to share more on topics like starseeds and angel numbers and all sorts. So if you want to see more of that, come on over. Now I'll get your cards out here and then we'll jump further into the read. I have the Hermit in the situation. I have the Seven of Pentacles in your blocks, obstacles, and challenge. I have Libra, your major arcana, Justice, in the advice. There is an important decision here for you to make, or a justice call. And I have got the Page of Swords here in the outcome for you. So we'll get the clarifiers as we read. So it's interesting because we're talking about communication and we're talking about revealing truth and, revealing knowledge. And we see that the Hermit here is in the dark. So I wonder if you feel in the dark about something at the moment. I wonder if you feel like you don't know where you stand, or maybe you're feeling a little bit lost within a situation. Now, I'm reading an energetic pattern. This could be playing out in the workplace, could be playing out in relationship, but I'll give you some examples. You might not know how somebody feels about you or feels about a certain situation, and we've got a lot of energy moving in the undercurrents, right? And you're feeling and perceiving that, but you haven't actually heard those words that kind of clarify what you can feel. In the workplace, again, you might be feeling a little bit isolated from the work team, or you might be feeling like you're lacking purpose here as well, because the Hermit is a card of always seeking the star energy, always seeking purpose and truth. So that's what we have there. And the Hermit again is saying trust your own wisdom here and your own spiritual counsel. I think you have been reflecting on the situation quite deeply. And we've got the Strength card. Yeah, and now you're being asked to have the strength, courage, the bravery to maybe have a communication. I think justice is that's the communication point for me, to actually verbalize some of these things that you are feeling. And bearing in mind, we don't always get the truth. But again, your intuition is on fire here, so you will actually feel into a lot of that. Now I have Leo energy and Virgo energy coming through. You might be dealing with one of those signs there as well. So in the obstacles, I've got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is actually a reevaluation energy. So what I'm sensing here is that we have you in a situation where you're feeling undercurrents that haven't been spoken. You're feeling a little bit lost, isolated, or lonely, and not really knowing where you stand. And I feel like this has been going on for a little while here, and it's led you to reevaluate the situation and what you want from it. But being in the block, it's like you didn't really want to be in that position of reevaluating it because you're invested, okay? And when we're really invested, we don't want to be at the place where it's like, well, I don't know if this is right for me. I think there's been a block on that energy, okay? But I can see with justice coming in that you're getting to the point where you call time and you want cards, like, excuse the pun metaphor here, you want the cards to be put on the table here, okay? Because whether this is work or whether this is relationship, Six of Cups, there is this feeling that you've invested a lot of energy in this pathway, but you're not getting either the right things back that are making you feel connected, safe, and secure in this situation, because you're feeling like the Hermit. You're feeling like, well, I don't really know where this is going, can't really see the future, can't really see the path, and it feels like you're just in a point where you're in the void at the moment. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I can also see in the challenge position with the Six of Cups here that we have fond memories, we have nostalgia, we have somebody that you might be quite connected with. So it could be a relationship, or there could be a friendship involved, or there could be a family relationship here, which can make these conversations that much harder. And also it means that we are just that much more invested, okay? Because, you know, there has been growth or growing up, or, you know, evolving within the situation over time. And it could be a child involved as well with the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords as well. It could be something to do with, you know, raising a child even. The advice is justice, and justice for me is always a powerful decision point. It is a seeking truth. It's coming out of the void and saying, well, I don't want to be sitting in this no man's land anymore, like making up scenarios and wondering and evaluating and mulling it over and reflecting and intuiting. I actually need now some clarity. I need the clarity of direction in this situation, because I need to feel that inner balance again. So I think that justice is saying communication is the key, and there's some things that need to be said here to establish the direction of the situation. Now, justice can also mean that there is a legal component here, an employment contract, a marriage agreement, mortgage, lease. There's a serious nature to this. It's not to be taken lightly. There is heavy investment here as well. It comes in with the universe, and it's interesting because this is the World, the very last major arcana that comes after final judgment. So I actually think you're passing through the final judgment at the moment, where it's time to make a decision. Are you going around for another cycle in this situation, or are you bringing this to completion or closure? Because you can't keep being the hermit in no man's land within a situation. And what I'm also feeling is we have a situation here where the communication has gone silent, or we have two people that are just existing in a relationship but not connecting, or work career, it's like I'm siloed and I'm just going about my job, but I'm not feeling like part of the team. I'm not communicating my needs. So there's an isolation about this too, but you are going to put the hammer down, you are going to draw a line in the sand, and you're going to express. And, you know, it feels like there is a potential ending of that cycle here. Now, we've got the Page of Swords in the outcome, Libra, and the Ace of Cups here. This is so interesting because Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I always say that the pages are the energy that comes in before the Ace of the same suit. So this would be the precursor to the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords for me is a powerful breakthrough, is a truth, is a turning point, is a major victory. And now we have the Ace of Cups here as well. So we have a victory or an answer because the sword is the communication that gives you what you need to head towards an emotional new beginning here. Okay, now the Page of Swords is usually a shift, a new direction. Now, I'm not necessarily seeing ending energy here, apart from the World card, but again, it can be another cycle. I do have the Two of Swords here, so I feel like you're at a crossroads in this situation, and you're trying to make that all-important decision whether I reinvest here. You can't stay under the current circumstance. There needs to be transformation. There also needs to be some honest, direct, clear communication. Now, the Ace of Cups is that emotional new beginning. If you have had an offer or opportunity from someone else or another employer, this Ace of Cups is you moving in that direction, okay? For those of you that hasn't shown up, I'm feeling that there could be a potential reinvestment here or reconnection with the Six of Cups, but it is going to take really that honest clarity, putting the cards on the table, so to speak, and maybe forgiveness here as well. Sometimes the World and the Judgment, they talk about forgiveness and, you know, and really doing the work to initiate a new cycle. So that's what I feel. I feel like there's an answer coming. There's a truth coming that's going to break through this kind of silence. There's a bit of a thick air around this, or a tension that needs to be cut through so that you can make the decision that is best for you here. So that's what I have, Libra. I hope you enjoyed this message. If it resonated for you, let me know in the comments. Please do like, share, subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, first link down below will take you to my website to check those out. And do come across to Instagram if you would like those daily readings, daily content from me, personal shares, and other diverse topics discussed also. And for now, I'm just wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.